Welcome back to Omni. Today we explore the brilliant world of fireflies and their incredible signal synchronization algorithms in nature. Have you ever seen an entire bush of glowing fireflies flashing together at the exact same time in the dark forest? This magnificent display is never a random occurrence. It represents a perfect synchronization process developed over millions of years of evolution. The eyes of these tiny insects are not just for seeing the environment around them during the dark and quiet night. In reality, their eyes function as highly sensitive optical receivers, designed to capture specific light frequencies from very far away distances. When we look at modern technology, this biological marvel perfectly mirrors the advanced communication system we currently know as light fidelity. Fireflies can easily see the specific light rhythms of their own kind, even when they are surrounded by an extremely noisy environment. They possess excellent noise filtering capabilities that allow them to separate true mating signals from all other distracting lights around them. If you are designing a surveillance system that needs to distinguish between true signals and environmental noise, study these amazing insects. They do not look at everything around them. They only focus on the specific rhythm that matches their unique genetic code. Imagine standing in a dense forest at midnight. Suddenly, thousands of tiny glowing dots illuminate the darkness in perfect musical harmony. This beautiful phenomenon has fascinated scientists and nature lovers for centuries. How do thousands of independent bugs coordinate their flashing lights? The secret lies in their internal biological clocks. Each firefly has a natural rhythm that dictates when it should emit light. However, when they gather in large groups, they begin to observe the flashing patterns of their neighbors through their sensitive eyes. Slowly but surely, they adjust their own internal clocks to match the flashing rhythm of the majority of the surrounding swarm. This continuous adjustment creates a cascading effect. Eventually, the entire forest pulses with a unified and spectacular wave of glowing light. Biologists call this amazing process phase locking. It is a mathematical concept where multiple oscillators naturally align their frequencies to harmony. In the world of engineering, we use similar mathematical models to synchronize computer networks and manage complex telecommunication systems every day. The firefly does not need a central computer to tell it what to do. The synchronization happens organically through local interactions. This decentralized approach to signal synchronization is incredibly robust. If one firefly leaves, the rest of the swarm easily maintains rhythm. Let us dive deeper into the anatomy of the firefly. The light-producing organ is located in their lower abdominal area. Inside this tiny lantern, a chemical reaction takes place. Oxygen mixes with a special compound called luciferin to create pure light. Unlike a traditional light bulb, this biological light produces almost no heat. It is an incredibly efficient way to generate illumination. But the light is only half of the equation. The ability to receive and process these light signals is equally important. The eyes of a firefly are marvels of natural engineering. They are completely optimized for detecting very faint flashes of light. Their visual system can process rapid changes in brightness, allowing them to decode complex flashing patterns in a fraction of seconds. This brings us to the concept of optical communication. Using light to transmit information is a rapidly growing field in technology. You might be familiar with wireless internet using radio waves. But what if we could transmit data using visible light instead? This is the core idea behind light fidelity. It promises faster data transmission speeds and greater security than traditional wireless networks. By turning a light source on and off millions of times per second, we can transmit digital information across a room. Fireflies have been using a similar, albeit slower, version of this technology for millions of years to communicate with each other. The male firefly flies through the air, flashing his specific pattern to advertise his presence and his species to potential mates. The female firefly waits in the grass below. She watches the sky carefully, waiting for the correct signal from a male. When she sees the right pattern, she responds with her own precise flash. This initiates a complex visual conversation between them. But the night sky is not a blank canvas. It is filled with visual noise that makes communication very challenging indeed. There is moonlight reflecting off leaves, the glow of distant cities, and the flashing lights of many other different firefly species. How does a female firefly pick out the correct signal from all this confusing and overwhelming visual clutter in the environment? The answer lies in their sophisticated signal processing algorithms. They are hardwired to ignore any light that does not fit perfectly. They measure the duration of the flash, the exact color of the light, and the precise interval between each individual pulse. If a light source does not match these specific parameters, the Firefly brain simply discards it as irrelevant background environmental noise. This is exactly what engineers struggle with when designing modern optical receivers. Background light can easily overwhelm delicate electronic sensor arrays. A camera or a light sensor must be able to distinguish between the data-carrying signal and the ambient room lighting. To solve this, engineers use electronic filters and complex software algorithms to isolate the specific frequency of the transmitting light source. Nature solved this problem long before we did. The Firefly visual system is the ultimate optical bandpass filter in the world. By studying how these insects process visual information, researchers can design better and more efficient optical receivers for modern digital communication. Imagine a surveillance system that never gets confused by changing weather conditions, moving shadows, or sudden flashes of bright car headlights. Such a system would need to adopt the Firefly approach. It must look for specific temporal patterns rather than just brightness. It would analyze the rhythm of the incoming light and compare it against a known digital signature to verify its authenticity. Anything that lacks the correct signature would be instantly filtered out. This guarantees that only true signals trigger the security system. This level of precision is essential for autonomous vehicles, which rely heavily on optical sensors to navigate safely through busy streets. A self-driving car must instantly distinguish between a red traffic light and the red tail light of a vehicle braking ahead. By applying the synchronization and filtering algorithms of Fireflies, we can make these automated systems significantly safer and much more reliable. The beauty of the Firefly algorithm is its elegant simplicity. It achieves remarkable results without requiring massive amounts of computing power. This makes it ideal for small, low-power devices used in the Internet of Things, where energy efficiency is absolutely critical. Millions of connected devices could communicate using synchronized light pulses, creating a vast and invisible network that surrounds us every day. As we continue to develop these advanced technologies, we must always remember to look back at the natural world for inspiration. Evolution has had millions of years to perfect these systems. We are only just beginning to understand their true underlying complexity. The synchronized flashing of a firefly swarm is more than just a beautiful spectacle. It is a masterclass in optical engineering. It teaches us about the power of decentralized networks, the importance of precise timing, and the necessity of effective noise filtering. Next time you see a firefly glowing in the dark, take a moment to appreciate the incredible technology hidden within it. You are not just looking at a simple insect. You are witnessing a highly evolved optical communication node in perfect action. The study of biomimicry allows us to borrow these brilliant designs from nature and apply them to our most difficult problems. From the shape of a bird wing to the structure of a lotus leaf, nature provides endless blueprints for human innovation. The firefly is a shining example of this principle. Its tiny brain executes algorithms that rival our most advanced computer software. As our world becomes more connected and more crowded with wireless signals, interference and noise will become increasingly difficult to manage. We will need new ways to ensure that our messages get through clearly. Light-based communication offers a very promising solution. Because visible light cannot pass through solid walls, optical networks are inherently more secure than traditional radio frequency wireless systems. You can contain a data transmission within a single room, preventing anyone outside from intercepting your sensitive and private digital information. Furthermore, the visible light spectrum is incredibly vast. It offers thousands of times more bandwidth than the currently crowded radio spectrum. This means we can transmit data at speeds that were previously thought impossible, opening up new possibilities for virtual reality applications. But to unlock this immense potential, we must master the art of signal synchronization and noise filtering in highly dynamic environments. We must build optical receivers that are as sensitive and as selective as the eyes of a female firefly waiting patiently. We must develop algorithms that can quickly lock onto a signal and maintain that connection, even when the environment changes rapidly. The challenges are significant, but the rewards are truly extraordinary. A future powered by light communication is bright and very exciting. Imagine streetlights that not only illuminate the road, but also transmit traffic data directly to the cars driving underneath their glow. Imagine hospitals where sensitive medical equipment is free from dangerous electromagnetic interference, because all data is transmitted using safe, visible light. Imagine underwater exploration vehicles communicating seamlessly through the dark ocean depths, using powerful synchronized laser pulses that cut through the water. All of these incredible futuristic technologies share a fundamental connection with the humble firefly, flashing quietly in the warm summer night. The principles of optical communication remain exactly the same, whether you are a tiny insect or a massive global telecommunications corporation. You must generate a clear signal, transmit it through a noisy medium, and receive it with absolute precision and perfect timing. The Firefly reminds us that sometimes the most advanced solutions are not found in a laboratory, but in a quiet forest. By observing the natural world with curiosity and respect, we can uncover secrets that will propel our own technology forward immensely. The synchronization of fireflies is a perfect metaphor for the harmonious integration of biology and technology in our rapidly modernizing world. As we build smarter cities and more intelligent machines, we must strive for that same level of elegant and efficient synchronization. We must design systems that work together seamlessly, communicating without interference, and adapting to their environment with natural grace and agility. The algorithms that govern the firefly swarm can inspire new ways to manage traffic flow, distribute electricity, and coordinate emergency responses. When thousands of independent agents act in perfect unison, they can achieve outcomes that are impossible for any single individual alone. This is the true power of synchronization. It transforms chaos into order, noise into information, and isolated individuals into a collective. The next time you find yourself struggling to separate the truth from the noise in your own life, remember the firefly. Focus on the specific rhythm that matters to you. Ignore the distracting flashes that surround you, and stay true to yourself. Just like the optical receiver in a surveillance camera, your mind has the power to filter out irrelevant and harmful information. You can choose to tune in to the signals that bring you joy, knowledge, and connection, while blocking out the unnecessary negativity. In a world overflowing with constant digital distractions, this ability to focus and synchronize with your true purpose is incredibly valuable. The lessons of the firefly extend far beyond the realms of biology and engineering. They offer profound wisdom for human existence. We are all navigating through a dark and noisy world, searching for meaningful connections and trying to make our voices heard. By emitting our own unique light and seeking out those who resonate with our frequency, we can create our own harmony. Together, we can illuminate the darkness and create a beautiful, synchronized display that inspires others to join in the wonderful dance. The story of the firefly is a testament to the incredible resilience and ingenuity of life on our beautiful planet Earth. It shows us that even the smallest creatures possess complex algorithms that can teach humanity how to build a better future. We must continue to protect these fragile ecosystems, for they hold the keys to unlocking the next great technological revolution ahead. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the glowing world of fireflies and the science of optical synchronization. We hope this episode has illuminated your mind and sparked a new appreciation for the brilliant engineering hidden in plain sight. If you enjoyed this exploration of nature and technology, please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Stay curious, keep observing the world around you, and never stop searching for the hidden algorithms that govern our wonderful universe. Until next time, keep your eyes open to the wonders of the natural world. Thank you for watching Omni Eyes today.